Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. On the ground, it's Chambers. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Chambers. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the ball is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practice.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Scanning the field, it's John. Gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back goes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, you just can't find any answers.
They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Jaguars in the hurry up. They'll try the counter. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
I never really looked at it. Like, if it said lightning damage, I just took it as regular fucking lightning damage on it.
The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards.
So, lightning spear is an actual skill. So you don't have to have lightning on your spear for lightning.
They're going to ride this running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead.
Right.
And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter.
Yeah, because I mean, lightning spear is a skill that gives your spear lightning. Like it's a skill by itself.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game.
So you don't have to have lightning on your. You can have fire, cold, and physical damage, and it's still gonna do lightning.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The run from the shotgun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. They get him stopped after he picked up a
because even Rax's build, he doesn't even use any kind of light. Like I think he has like physical damage, like lightning, increased lightning damage in his on one of his pieces, but he doesn't have lightning damage on his spear. It's all
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. Receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
Finds his target down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting those progression.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Hands it off. Smashes through. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. On the move. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. They're working that left side. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
The inside handoff. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Johns. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, David.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need...
He's going to let it go. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half.
First in the draft.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating the season.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw. It's Ramsau coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Wide out in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. They're getting this guy lathered up.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to 24. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit
Yeah,
more
let me go.
balanced.
I'll be right back. Let me go get that.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running
Unique
back
or something?
screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking downfield, it's Johns. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Scrambling away. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Yeah.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, QB looked like he really wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa trying to get to it.
Oh, why did you sit down? Just keep running, my guy.
First down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, pressure got to them and they forced the incompletion.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the
Don't
catch.
worry.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does
I think you're close enough. I think I started mine.
See it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I still didn't switch mine to like I was more 60, 61, but you could probably do it there, probably not have a problem.
You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly.
I know I had switched it before I got to the maps. I know that.
Secondary. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the
This is a
first.
big change, but
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Chambers. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Clemson! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was. Got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
This is what show like on 7 do?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
No.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
I think it's mostly physical. I'm assuming
I just think, David,
that it converts the physical damage to lightning.
something here to get this defense on their heels.
Man, oh man,
And I'm totally guessing with
just
that.
shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. That completion delivers a first down. Back to pass, it's John. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10.
No idea.
Here's the handoff. Just a solid
No
stop by
idea.
this sophomore.
Beyond you, I look at how much damage you got. Because even in, like, you go to the trade, it has like the DPS out to the side. And stuff.
They are just not getting the push
Now.
they need all game long. Up
Yeah, like
front,
on the
that
trades,
is
like
successful
at the top right or whatever you're trying to get, it has like. Now how they calculate that, I have no clue.
And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. The completion well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To throw, it's Devlin. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Jaguars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now on first down from the 30.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. At the 40, there he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Get on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Now he's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Yep. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a crease at the 20. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He'll try the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. Here we go. They'll try the left side. Pulled down for the tackle. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease to the left. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's low. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set. First down. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations. It really makes you very predictable.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He wants to throw right down the middle.
Oh, come on, man. Downfield. Hey.
And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Jaguars with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Devlin. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Just drives it between the uprights.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. You can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Now on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Love working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but